You care. You care. You miss the attention. Calm down. Ah, that, yeah. Yeah, just why? You said Instagram again? Oh, wait, look. You need a page over the man. I don't care. Relentless. What is life?
Yeah, record now where you stop.
Oh, it's the record. But them don't change my stuff, so. But my camera on. Yeah, but it's live. Yeah, I'm not here. It's on YouTube. I don't like how you use one. Eh? Big up. Show them the badness. You have me here right now. What's this? Exactly. Looks like there's a car up here. Black on the stickers. Wait, do you want this thing? Good enough to go?
The building just dropped. Thank you, sir. best Haitian.
In better than it was. Opposition in play.
See the national player.
Opposition in play.
They're on the bench there.
In the bench, same Emerson. Don't answer. And this happens, but why? Who should not mind playing? So why in the bench?
Rotation, man. Good lad play.
I don't know why I'm real central midfielder. But I think you see how him play, just make football very, very good. Make it game easy for the entire team.
Go down the stairs. Johnny Lopes. Johnny go for that thing.
Yeah, me and your assessor, him out. Down with the next one. No, I say him.
Yeah, Clark.
I have a book campaign here, man. I'll tell you after the game. I never see, but I write this up. One language, you know. Ball, word, pass. Show them lines. Franco attack little. Right, when you attack, they must attack the shot.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second game of our three-game slot today. We'll be having Mount Pleasant versus Montego Bay. The team sheet for Montego Bay reads Najani Blair in goal, Khalid Fraser, Rowan Gray, Javon Campbell, Shaheem Bernard, Kimani McLean, Rodinho Hines, Krantani Mesado, Carlando Morris, and Kevonte Gooden, along with Amici Robinson. For Mount Pleasant, we have Demario Harewood, Owen Jump, Claver Nugent, Tyrese Scott, Earl Dennis, Durrani Hines, Jackson St. Inord, Miguel Joseph, Franco Celestin, Rashawn Williams, and Jaheim Douglas. Mount Pleasant, of course, will be aiming to get their third consecutive victory, aiming to go back to the top of the table. Whether or not they remain there for the rest of the week will, of course, depend on what happens in the third and last game of today's three-game slate, with Kingston Football Academy set to take on the current table leaders, Harborview. Montego Bay can definitely feel hard done by last week after only just narrowly losing in a 3-2 defeat to Harborview. A last-minute goal from Malik Wright, just able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat for the Kingston-based team. Despite the loss, however, they can, of course, take solace in the fact that they have been improving week by week in their performances. But of course, as a player, your mentality is, of course, you want to win every game. And here's Claver Nugent. Has a chance, beats Campbell, and the shot just goes over the bar. Lovely work there to open up the game by Mount Pleasant. Nugent, of course, is second in the goal-scoring standings so far, on 6 goals behind leader Tyreek Robinson, who has 7. Earl Dennis loses out to Carlando Morris, and then Shaheem Bernard down the wing. Oh, seems to be a foul there. Kevonte Gooden standing over this one. Will be seeking to probably catch Harewood out, delivering to the box. Morris is deemed not able to keep it in by the linesman. course, a couple of notable absentees today for Mount Pleasant. Adrian Flinch, a usual in the back line, is absent today, along with Siobhan Barron, who's on the bench today despite scoring last week. He's replaced up front by Jackson St. Nord. Definitely looking forward to the performance from number 24 Mount Pleasant today, Franco Celestin, the man of the match in last week's victory over Balls Academy, and arguably the player of the weekend. His dribbling ability is a sight to behold, and definitely looking forward to more from him today. Gooden opts for a short free kick to McLean, back to Gooden. Has a strike, and that's blocked. Of course, in the day's first game today, we had Cavalier taking on Balls Academy, and that ended in a 1-1 draw thanks to goals from Damarley Williams, and it was cancelled out by Richard Clark. A number of opportunities for both sides in that game, but unfortunately they were both unable to find a winner. Comfortable for Harewood there. We'll of course also be looking forward to the performance of Montego Bay United's number 11, Kevonte Gooden. Has been great so far, the Cornwall College star, as well as his schoolmate Colin DeMars, who scored last week. Interesting to note, however, seen about him in his performances, is that he tends to play well in spurts. 10 to 15 minute periods of pressing and making runs in behind, but he does seem to tire easily, perhaps due to his bulky frame for his age, but it is something worth noting. Owen Jump loses the ball. That's a rare occurrence for the captain. But of course it is regained, and Miguel Joseph, brilliant turn in the middle of the park. And he switches the play to Franco Celestin. Great ball out wide for Jaheim Douglas. Unable to beat his man. But it seems he has won a corner kick for Mount Pleasant. Douglas to take this one. Delivery. Unable to find anyone. It goes out to the back post. Another cross back into the box. Finds Jump. Has time and space. And he scores. And Mount Pleasant have opened the scoring here. And Montego Bay United, in just the 8th minute, have conceded the first goal of the game. And they are the only team so far without a victory in this tournament. And it seems, of course, we're still early into it, but it seems their winless streak could continue. Inexplicably, there was no one marking Jump. You have to ask for better there from the back line. No one to get back on that cross. Rashawn Williams' delivery was. It's just unexplainable to me how no one could be marking such a dangerous player. Montego has it out wide for Montego United. Seems to take on his defender. Ups the cross. And Morris with the header. And it's a good save by Harewood, unable to catch it. But his defenders come to his rescue. And Shane Bernard has a go at it. And it goes just over the bar. Montego United continuing on from last week's good performance. They just, I don't want to say unlucky, but just can't seem to have the ball bounce their way. Times it seems in this tournament. They have played well at times, just unable to get the results they want. Lovely work though by Gooden to find Morris on that cross. Jump. Lovely pass for Rashawn Williams. Finds Sarrington Nord. Celestin unable to get the ball off McLean there. Just got a bit of dangerous work there. Did well to retain position. Now here's Celestin, has a chance to go down the wing, but Shaheem Bernard is back to help his defense. Hines jump. Here's Miguel Joseph to Douglas. Here's Dennis. Unpleasant do really well in position. In fact, I'd argue they're probably the best team in this tournament in terms of keeping position, moving the ball about in a progressive manner. Lovely work on the line by Douglas. Unable to find anyone though. Bernard tries to toe peek it away to find Gooden, unable to do so. Now Celestin gets past McLean, has space, has time, he beats Gooden as well, cuts back and jump, just unable to get his second of the game. Bit of a tame effort. That's easy for Blair to claim in goal. Pleasant coming out with a dominant start thus far. Sauter does well to shield the ball and wins a free kick from Joseph. Fraser takes this. Harewood, yet again, confidently and calmly claims that one. Here's Joseph. Has space to run into. Slows the game down, however. Mount Pleasant content to just pass this one around the back. Celestin's first touch a bit heavy, but Bernard unable to make use of it, and that will be a throw for Mount Pleasant. Jump heads it on to Jackson. Lovely turn by Celestin, and then feints to beat Morris. His game is definitely something to behold. A player it's not easy to find in this current climate of Jamaican football. There's a goal kick. Almost results in Morris taking it away, but Mount Pleasant retained possession. Lovely work there by Harewood to beat the forward. Fraser just using his physical prowess there to get the better of Celestin. Now here's Gooden. Has space to cross it. Ball into the box. And beyond the reach of Harewood. And that is adjudged by the referee to have touched him on the way out, and that will be a corner kick to Montego Bay United. Harewood so confidently punches that one out, but Celestin beats McLean again. Cuts back, looks in field and finds Douglas. Douglas fouled there by Bernard. That will be a free kick to Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant's usual free kick taker, Jamari Nolan, not starting today, and in his place, Douglas will be over this one. Seems Claver Nugent is also over this. Unsure who will actually take it. Seems to be Douglas. Over the wall. It's a good save by Blair. A bit of a rough challenge there by Douglas on the slight frame of Gooden, but nothing more to it, just the throw. And actually, the throw goes against Montego Bay United. It will go to Mount Pleasant, and there's Jackson, has space and time. Beats his defender. And that's a poor finish. Very poor finish. Goes over the bar. Montego Bay United just look really uncomfortable playing out from the back. And they lose position yet again. Turn it over to Mount Pleasant. You don't want to do that. You don't want to give away opportunities to one of the best teams in the competition thus far. It's Bernard. Gets it out wide to McLean. One of the better left backs in the tournament thus far. To Bernard. Goes out. And that will be a goal kick to Mount Pleasant. Seems Bernard's foot's been stuck in the fence behind the goal here. And that will result in a stoppage in play. Thus far, Mount Pleasant, as expected, have been dominant in their play. And as a result, take a 1-0 lead. Just 20 minutes gone in the first half. Montego United have had a couple of opportunities to score, but as I mentioned, it's just not been their tournament this far. Ball hasn't quite bounced their way, and their winless streak as of now continues, and they find themselves 1-0 down. Lovely play there from Mount Pleasant to get out of pressed. Loses out to Celestin. He has Jackson to the right of him, and he finds him. Yes. Momentarily lost it to Campbell there. Jackson, a couple of step overs, beats his man, and goes back to Celestin. Joseph, good bit of skill there to get past Morris. There's Williams. Back to jump. And Mount Pleasant will just recycle position at this moment. Ball over top there, just trying to find Douglas, unable to do so though. Top finds Jackson yet again, spins out of trouble, but loses it. Lovely through pass there by Jump. There's Celestin and take on Campbell, but he loses it, and that will be a corner kick to Mount Pleasant. Not sure why Jump didn't take a touch there. Don't know if he thought he was offside, but he had time there to just control that before taking a shot instead of heading it straight into the path of Blair. But scoreline remains Mount Pleasant 1, Montego United 0. It's Douglas trying to beat Campbell for pace, but ends up running out of play. Joseph, poor control there, loses out to Morris. United just need to do a bit better in position, bringing over the ball rather quickly each time they get it. Ball retention is definitely something they'll have to work on during their training sessions in the week. That will be a foul for the fall on Nugent. Ball is up there from Joseph, attempting to find Celestin. Seen a number of those inside-out runs being made by Celestin thus far. Quite a number of them have been successful. Does know how to time those runs. But unfortunately, the pass on that one just wasn't good enough, and that's definitely a foul on McLean there. Just climbs over the top of jump. Campbell attempting to find Morris, but that will be easily placed in the path of Harewood. Douglas has Celestin down the wing again. Unable to beat Bernard there, and that will be a throw-in. In as much as the talent speaks for itself, it just seems in every way, shape or form Mount Pleasant have been superior to their opponents thus far in this tournament, bar the 5-1 defeat to Harbour View. Tactically, they're incredibly superb, technically proficient. Joseph, great ball to Nugent out wide. Take on Ortinho Hines, ups to pass back. Cross into the box, finds Jackson. It's headed away. As previously mentioned, Mount Pleasant's players just seem to be really far ahead of the majority of the rest of the competition. How well coached they are, how great they are on the ball, how well they move the ball. They're excellent at basically every facet of the game. Barring really just suspensions and injuries, they should be battling it out for first place at the end of this competition with Harborview. Seem to outthink opponents. We'll be having our first water break of the game. Scoreline currently reads Montego United 0 rather, and Mount Pleasant 1. Goal coming in the 9th minute, thanks to Captain Owen Jump scoring his first goal of the competition.
Yeah, then.
Okay, we next one.
After so many. No, man. You know, I say, because I say, if them are you,
We would have played him over that. We would have played him over that. Yes, I mean, no. Probably feel like me
I'm not sure I'm going to do the competition at Montego.
I was invited to yeah, they left. Don't know who fast it, but take your time and
Tuesday I get my pass.
yeah, for sure. Money loaded.
Eh?
Make sure money loaded.
Bill that try to do something up there.
So what that's it? Yeah, you have tried. But you have to pay for bill.
They can't charge me for that one there last week though. You chip up about 500 amount of message when we get to that cost. Now forward them.
Yeah, they go on first. They go to nothing, you know. They go to nothing. 80% better than nothing.
First thing you know you need to do, right?
Your mind run different for everybody else.
I'm going to do that next year. I'll devote the whole life tree there.
You can't get that feel out there.
I'll devote the whole life tree there.
I don't understand if you run it.
I'll go the whole life tree there, level it back,
You can't
put
get
in
that
pipe.
feel. You can't get that feel out there. But that actually can make some money out of it.
Then I run the field.
That's what it is, a murder.
True, I tell them that I come out.
I'm showing it to him.
Before they feel of a limit still is how we do.
Yeah, but you can't get that
You
feel.
can get that standard field, standard size.
One casket. You know,
Left before the fire.
sweet. Come like say,
The Merville
I
fans
never
and
know
all
say
that.
female have the fashion.
No, man, I'm going to do it when somebody go on, man.
Since me start.
Yeah, man.
Like
On the coach, I said,
and look at Elton coach, build a little something with them.
Yeah, he man, we want to tell them so they can stay behind the goal.
No, that's a fool.
Hey,
I support that. Yeah, the control of a support.
see?
I don't know close now, like really from the picture.
Close. I tell you how they do.
Play is resumed here. Gooden over this corner kick from Montego Bay United. Able to beat the first man and jump. Easy fall there.
Tell you how they do. Fraternity and sorority. Fraternity, you them about them. Only a man behind me, a group of youth. Hey, Rich, what's up? I said, "No, man, no, if I'm following." The next thing here, father's a monkey, right?
Pressure, yeah.
My goalkeeper.
Celestine able to get to that one. Campbell. Right place, right time.
So when you talk about jokes, yeah, man, the right behind. And then get the listing of where you come from. And I said, what? Jamaica, yeah.
That's
Father's a
pressure.
monkey, don't it? So one of my fellas, me a freshman, I said, yo, I hate this, man.
Corner kick taken. And that is a free kick. It's headed wide. Wouldn't have counted. JT Robinson, who's seemingly switched wings with Gooden. Wins a throw-in for Montego United here.
Selection, well done, coach. Well done, coach.
Terry Scott. And a venture here forward from the centre back. Khalid Fraser should be able to get this one from Jackson St. Nord, however. Campbell boots it downfield, finds Misado. Hines, Misado again. They lose out to Jaheim Douglas, bringing it forward. Gets past Campbell, and that will be a free kick to Mount Pleasant. Free kick taken, headed away. Hines clears for Montego United, trying to find Gooden, unable to. Joseph turns and finds Dennis. Celestin still does brilliantly to get away from his man there. Gets past Khalid Fraser, trying to find Jackson St. Nord, but unable to. Great defensive work by Montego United, but they lose the ball yet again. It's Jaheim Douglas. Still has it. And wins a corner kick off a deflection from Khalid Fraser. Montego United just unable really to progress. Unable to get out of their own defensive third at the moment. Just penned in here in a really uncomfortable position, but with just 8 minutes to go in this first half. Have to say, despite the fact that they have had a couple of opportunities, they do deserve to be behind here. Not a great show in position at all. Devontae Gooden, star man from Montego United, has been rather quiet.
Watch this. Them think is a set.
Corner kick taken. Joseph trying to find Owen Jump for the 1-2. And here's Bernard trying to tow it past. Rashawn Williams unable to do so. He can take this throw quickly here to mount an attack, but he leaves it instead for Kimani McLean. And Robinson heads it out of play again. Montego United just unable really to get any sort of footing in this game. Colin Morris flicks it over the head of Jump, trying to push it forward, but he does win a throw-in. Morris crosses into the box, unable to find Misado. And Haywood claims that, and Mount Pleasant out of the danger. Williams, lovely ball over the top there to find Nugent, who has Hines. Beats him. And Jackson, lovely work to beat Fraser, but unable to get past the oncoming Javon Campbell. Seems jump, lost position there. And that will be a throw into Montego United. Just about 5 minutes to go left in the half. And Gooden found Misado, but Misado unable to really to bring it under his spell there. Bernard, tireless runner in the middle of the park from Montego United. At times seems he's the only midfielder or him that's really doing his job. I'm actually intrigued to see what he could do in a team that is perhaps, surrounded by teammates who are able to keep the ball, that would enable him rather to show his quality on the ball. Definitely one of their better players thus far in this tournament. McLean's free kick, unable to beat the first man. And unfortunately, it seems that was a handball. Douglas gets a yellow card from the referee there.
Yes. No, you're not seeing. You're not seeing.
McLean will retake this one. Into the danger area, unable to find a teammate. It's one back though. Bernard to Misado. Bernard has a shot, and that is saved by Harewood. To give United down. Had a couple of opportunities just to say that we're not out of it yet. There's Amici Robinson. Beats a couple of defenders, but just unable to get past all of them. Douglas finds jump. He has Celestin. Finds him. Celestin to take on Fraser. Beats him down the line. Crossing to the box. Blocked by Campbell. And United clear. There's Amici Robinson. Can spring a counter attack. And he loses out there in the challenge to Owen Jump. But according to the ref, that is a seems it's a free kick. Seems a throw actually to Mount Pleasant. Celestin, good pass to Williams, jump. Lovely movement of the ball here by Mount Pleasant. Pass, unfortunately, too little of power, and there's Morris. Unfortunately, unable to keep his balance there, and that will be a throw into Mount Pleasant. Oh, lovely work there by Kevonte Gooden. But the pass is poor. But Montego United still have it. Cross. Tyree Scott gets that one clear from Unpleasant. And that will be a free kick. Challenged by Scott, just a bit too harsh there. Tyree Scott will have to be careful. Of course, if you remember, he did get a red card in the thrashing 5-1 by Harborview. He is known to be a bit of an aggressive defender, Mesado will be taking this free kick, it seems, for Montego Bay United. Trying to find, with just a minute to go in this half, plus possible at the time, just trying to find a equalizer here before the break. Mesado opts for a short corner to Hines, doesn't strike it cleanly, and that is cleared by Mount Pleasant. There's Celestin. Oh, unable to really control that one. But he wins it back, and the referee judges that to be a free kick. Bit of a soft one there, to be honest. I didn't think that was a foul, but nonetheless, that is a free kick to Montego Bay United. McLean takes this one. Lovely work by Robinson there to win the ball in the middle of the park, but teammate then loses it. Nugent, can they mount one last attack before the half? Poor pass there. Nugent uncharacteristically quiet thus far today in this game. Great dribble of the ball and finisher, but none of those qualities have been on show today, and that will be half-time. And at the break, scoreline reads Montego United 0, Mount Pleasant take the lead in the 9th minute to have a 1-0 lead before the break. Goal coming thanks to Captain Owen Jump claiming his first goal of the tournament thus far. Stay tuned, we'll be back after the break.
Problem with the game. Yes, but we are doing it because first part is reset. You setting the other team. Just take off 2 hamstring.
President of VIP.
Yeah, VVI.
You bring that watching now? So well, how you do it? So I watch the good afternoon.
So the phone bring some refresh.
They are on the food and they are hungry.
I will never send you to my I know you want to go to Gale. Next day, I see. Next thing now, I look for you to spray up on this place.
One leader for me. One lead. But then the semi-finals and finals are in the semi-finals.
You want something?
Montego supposed to be.
part.
Remember him?
Eh?
About the boxing.
Yeah, but same time they just have time with him, you know?
You go for it?
Once in a while, so you can do it.
So we go over there, some popcorn and everything.
Popcorn in the sun with him. You go?
I can walk on the field because the gate open here. Can walk up the You have to walk on the field, walk on the side.
Yeah, but me know, but me say, if you guys ever change, every team get so they could 23 little box one. So, that's what I say.
You hear that?
No, me just say because
That's why it's only teams who get involved. I'm watching my send there next time.
But that's serious thing. Everything is big. Take it.
Yeah, go over there. How much you this one? So, what jocks? See it? Any of them didn't know that one there. Any of them didn't know that. But I go from last time. These marks.
Under 20 team left yesterday.
What goalkeeper coach?
No idea.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of the second game of our 3-game slate today between Montego Bay United and Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant, of course, 1-0 up thanks to a goal in the 9th minute from Captain Owen Jump, claiming his first goal of the tournament thus far. Montego Bay United had a couple of opportunities. But unfortunately, still 1-0 down. Not sure what happened there with Harewood, but almost gave away a goal. Blair, rather. Have to be more mindful. Montego United definitely, despite the couple of chances they had, will need to do better in this second half if they want to stand a chance of winning the game and picking up their first victory of the competition. Kevonte Gooden, in particular, will need to raise the level of his play. Despite being their star man throughout the course of this tournament, he's been on the periphery of this one. Gooden wins possession from Hines. Ball to Morris, who turns well. And Morris turns into a defender there, loses it. He had Gooden to his right, but didn't use him. His jump. Despite coming under threat, still has the ball. And he finds Scott. Joseph, turn, finds Rashawn Williams. Lovely ball over the top here to find Nugent. Oh, lovely work by Nugent there to beat his man. Cross into the box. Great work by Fraser to get it clear. And Douglas, strike hits the post. And that is cleared by Kimani McLean. Montego United, they're scrambling, trying to avoid a second goal here. Rashawn Williams just seen a number of those lobbed passes over the top of the defense from him. Excellent at that. Douglas, lovely turn there by Miguel Josephs. Trying to find Nugent out wide, intercepted by Rodinho Hines. And there's Gooden. Loses out there. Montego United can break. And there's Rodinho Hines trying to find Morris, but Earl Dennis gets to that one. Rodinho Hines intercepts that one. There's Jackson. Gets it to Hines. Joseph, great on the ball. Joseph, again, lovely ball over the top to find Nugent. Can beat Hines here again. Opts for a pass, but the pass goes astray. Unable to find Jump. Douglas turns to try to get away from his man. Ball plays Nugent across the face of the box, but unable to find anyone. And Amici Robinson can come clear here for Montego United. Hopes to clear it downfield to no one in particular. And Mount Pleasant can just recycle position. just seeing a number of attacks here formulated down the left-hand side, attacking Rodinho Hines. Seems on every opportunity. Not sure if they've just identified him as a weak point or if they're just trying to prioritize Nugent to get him more into the game, as he was a bit quiet in the first half. A number of disputes over whose ball it is, but that will be a goal kick according to the referee. Blair just asking for calm from his team. There's Gooden. Plays it into the path of Morris, and he loses it out to Scott. Morris down the line here. Crosses into the box. Finds Mesado. And the shot saved by Harewood. Perhaps could have done with a better effort there. There's Nugent. Finds jump. And Hines and Fraser do well to clear that one. Nugent trying to find Douglas. And Fraser does well to get it past him. And here's Jackson. Lovely work there to beat his man. Gets it back to Nugent. Cross into the box. And Blair somehow manages to make a mishap of that one, and that will be a corner kick. Trying to keep it out of the path of Douglas. It seems Fraser's gone down here. Quite the eventful first 7 minutes here of this second half.
Yo, that I come this year. I'm not going to know that this I come this which part of the line.
I'm not brave, man. Every time I say something, every time I do a video, I get cussed. Now when I must hate with YouTube and I don't know. I don't even know that. You must cuss him again. You get cussing day in day out. Get cussed because cussing off for something I never know about. About 3 weeks, one man I call me liar. I don't make me people ask me how me lie about that he can't tell me. So like Craig was like 3 weeks. I mean, I know me can't tell me when I lie. You say me say something come here try to influence something. Well, the truth can influence him. You want to be relevant. You want to be relevant. No man, you always relevant. If the guy has to say something out of context. Who's that there?
Morris, poor first touch there. And that will be a throw in to Mount Pleasant. Hines gets it to Mesado. Or pass. Unable to find Gooden, who is a bit frustrated at that, but now here's Nugent breaking down the wing. Tries to flick it over the defender's head, unable to do so, however, as Campbell comes across just to get that one clear. Few substitutes warming up on the sidelines from Montego Bay United. Seems there could be a couple of changes made very soon, trying to find an equalizer to get them a point at least, or maybe even the first win of this competition for them. There's Morris. Poor pass yet again from Morris. And Montego Bay United yet again lose possession. Morris trying to press Earl Dennis, was unable to win the ball back. Joseph, calm and composed in position. Lovely work to beat his man there. His jump finds Jackson. Unfortunately, a poor first touch ensures he loses the ball there. Ronnie Hines wins a corner. That will be a corner kick to Mount Pleasant, to be taken by Claver Nugent. Corner taken, unable to beat the first man, however, and Campbell gets that clear. Mesado, poor first touch, and Miguel Joseph will get to this one. Great vision there to find Rashawn Williams, who himself has displayed great vision at times today with those passes over the top, reminiscent almost of Zayados from Harborview.
Millions in assets and investment, but not in cash. Not in cash. Not in cash. Not in cash at all. Them see them not use to do it. Mindset. You can struggle with the system after all. But yo, hey, on them can turn that. You neutralize it. Naturalize and neutralize. Surely. Alright. Celestine! Franco Phillips!
Just about half an hour to go in this one. Free kick to be taken by Mount Pleasant. Searching for the second of the game. Free kick taken. Headed clear by Khalid Fraser. Substitute. Seems Ali K. McFarlane has come on. Here's Hines, finds Nugent. And here's Jaheim Douglas. And Campbell, great work there. to get that one clear.
You not say the game first.
Montego United, same as in the first, penned inside their own defensive third. Here's Nugent. Great pass to Jackson. Finds Joseph. Shot taken. Good save by Najani Blair. Crisano Lawrence, rather, is the one who's come on. The number 16.
What it means I'm the laundry, you know. What it means that he has a bill laundry, she can't keep it out. Want to go? I'll be as if I'm out and I'm going to go food and you like give out like a rock. And then they never give you go female spot.
Playing forward.
Kill him.
Playing forward.
And then she did the arena, but he said no like what she play because what she play. Defensive. She couldn't suffice on the UFC. Jump, look forward. You see what I say? Over time, you can turn to forward. You know, football. Talk some foolishness every now and then. Franco, kill him. Let him go, Franco.
Well done. Score it. Oh, good one. Which I beat you.
Gotta keep ball and move now, not lose.
One thing for sure, we're trying.
Young lad, I can both the chair. You know, say young lad is supposed to stand up for one good 45 minutes. Sit down for 5 and then stand up again. Eh? You don't think so? Jesus, peace, man.
Finish.
Oh God, kicky ball is up. I'll make this one on, man. I tell you.
Why wild, why goes, why bar, everything.
I'm sure, man. Last time I go play some ball, it's early, you know. I mean, I tell you, I must have about 40 shots in the kick. And they score one. But I want the game done. I want the game done, I win. Shut up, fly all over my place. When I call, my type of strike, I hold my shot in one game. I guarantee the score. Me? See now, see coming.
Clever. Man said 3 up tonight, you know, so.
See the striker there? Like it, you look like a dog.
Nice.
Yeah, Byron. Running whole game. Full of energy.
Teacher.
Remind me of Kyler.
Teacher, you must return.
The footing is left or right?
Good.
Oh, teacher.
The kid man a dog in the corner. Boom, bad boy. Play. Play. Dog! Good. Good. Take it now. Take it. Sorry. I'm Mr. General. What's your record one? Now is the first one's running up. So now it's like people. That's the army people. Run first. It's your space to run.
Open the eyes up, play the game, man.
Boom. Go on, man. Get him on the danger zone.
What?
Stop. Stop it. What's the one in the hey, go like, come here. You know, feel it? You feel it? Bomba, I think it's away.
You have to stop here, that thing.
Substitution in.
McLean to take the throw. There's Gooden. Beats his man. Turns back, but able to really get past him. Lovely work by Celestine to beat a couple of defenders. Drives to the middle of the pitch. And that's one back by Montego Bay United. Lawson gets it clear. Jump. Great touch by Masado. Still has possession. Despite the challenge of Joseph. Gets it out wide to Lamar Lawson. And he's bounced off it. Here's Celestine, yet again driving past a couple of defenders. Almost went for it solo. The referee says no foul. Lamar Lawson gets it clear. Great work by Scott to beat Morris. And here's Byron out to the right hand side. Has Rashawn Williams. Pass over hit. Referee blows for a foul, but I'm not sure that was. Just about 20 minutes plus possible added time to get to this one. To go in this one, rather. And of course, this is just the second game in our 3-game slate. We will have at 6 p.m. Harbour View, who are the league leaders currently. They'll be taking on Kingston Football Academy, currently in 4th place. Free kick here to be taken by goal scorer Owen Jump. Good delivery, and that's headed in by Jaheim Douglas. And he goes for a bit of a cheeky celebration here, sitting on the top of the stands. And that's Mount Pleasant 2, Montego United 0. Lovely delivery there from Owen Jump, scoring and getting a beautiful assist here from that free kick, headed in brilliantly by Jaheim Douglas.
No, sub.
Oh, you're not on the sub?
Yeah, man, zoom in on the sub.
You get careful. You get careful.
The pan you already.
Oh, the pan you already?
For the kick. This your watch? Where are influence thing for my lad?
This is my job.
For the what? That is not your job. That's his job. Organize it, organize it. By the way, I need a drink. Organize that.
Organize that drink for VIP section.
I'm not a VIP section.
See, VIP, see.
I'll be in charge.
You know why the most of them there? I'm not hiring quality reference. The higher one, you hire. All I'm on over is a remember. Watch it.
Watch it. Steve drink.
Oh, touch it! I can look past.
You know that water.
Water. Oh, come on, man. Water. Registration, no. Water.
Look at so.
Water, man. Registration.
Taste not terrific good. So. Some grass
Watch it, watch it again.
From now, you think you don't
This is
know?
the development of the
You take development.
Hands up.
You know what I mean?
Celebration.
Half a
Celebration.
15.
No, it's like that.
But you man look at foolishness.
That's why I know, say you know.
When you come things to free man and you man look at when's it?
No, it's like that.
Oh, it's like in talking.
Oh, I think him there for something else.
The Panaka, so it's like, you know.
In the back here?
Yeah.
No, man.
The foolishness.
Alright, yo, well, I play for one, man.
So keep it on your toes.
The pan toes. Heels and toes.
Keep it on your heels and your toes, you know?
Thank you. Come on, you want to listen?
Yeah. Good game, man. Very good game. They put me down. Oh, dear, they pushed me my ball.
Sonny. That first ball in the air. Yeah, you got from the help.
Good one, you can no man in there.
Yeah.
Good technique, very good technique. Very, very good technique.
Yeah, where are you?
Good technique.
Okay, Anna. What are you doing? One people in the yard.
The next team should come up.
Andrew! You might look at it.
Briefly there.
Jerk chicken in my little. I got
And surely now it's all over. Mount Pleasant 3, Montego Bay 0. Jaheim Douglas claiming his second of the game. Lovely work there by Douglas. Arguably the man of the match on the day. He's put in a great performance. Seems Franco Celestin, who has turned in a great performance himself, will be replaced. Seems Shaquem Gibson will be the one replacing him. With just about 9 minutes to go in this one, Montego Bay United, the story of their season thus far. Great performance considering, the expectations, but yet again just unable to get the result they want. Substitute Cal Hussey trying to find Emerson Lyas. Intercepted, however, but unpleasant as they so often do, win the ball right back. Don't forget, as we approach the end of this game, of course, that we have one more game left for the day. Harborview will be taking on Kingston Football Academy here at the Harborview Mini Stadium. Douglas, lovely ball over the top for Gibson. Trying to score with his first real involvement in the game. And goalkeeper Najani Blake just lambasting his defenders there for falling asleep at the wheel, really. Douglas loses it in the middle of the park to Bernard. Does well to switch the play to Ali K. McFarlane, but terrible control. Here's Siobhan Byron. Lovely work to get it into Gibson. Can he score here? And that will be for Mount Pleasant. Yet again, just thrashing their opponents. And as it stands, they currently will be top of the table. Javon Byron, lovely through pass there to get it through to Gibson. Places Celestin, who gave a great account of himself yet again, but it's Gibson who scored here. Scott loses the ball here. It's Morris. Uses his body to keep the ball, but lost it only to win a free kick. Misado over this one. Free kick taken. And that unable to beat the wall. It's Kyle. Great pass in towards Byron. Here's Gibson. Poor first touch, and that will go out for a goal kick. Jaheim Douglas, scorer of 2 goals thus far, goes off to a round of applause from his supporters. He'll be replaced by number 14 Thierry Morrill. And seems Miguel Joseph, who delivered yet again a masterful performance in the middle of the park. He will be also replaced by number 20 Jaden Brown Hanford. Here's Gibson has the opportunity to get another goal here, and that's tapped in by Emerson Leas, and that is 5. And referee, well, the linesman rather, says offside. That will be disallowed. Would have been the icing really on a great cake, but unfortunately that's ruled out. Great performance thus far, however, from Mount Pleasant. They have made a habit of routinely dispatching their opponents by 3+ goal score lines. And yet again, they display their dominance today. Leas gets past a couple of defenders.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And here's Leas.
What?
Shot saved by Blair. Montego United unlucky. Montego United quite lucky to not be 5 goals behind here. Of course, just had a goal disallowed. Lovely pass there. And Carl Hussey gets it down the line here.
Take him!
Passes it back to Emerson Leas. Runs into trouble there. And McFarlane clears downfield looking for Morris. And Harewood will get to that one, and now here's Hines. Here's it to Kyle Hussey. Great performance since coming on. Gets it out wide to Gibson. To Byron. Shot taken. That will be a corner kick. Great save by Najani Blair yet again. Unsure of how much stoppage time will be given by the referee, but we're coming to the end of this one. And despite the number of chances Montego United have had, it must be said that this has been a dominant performance by Mount Pleasant, and it could have been more. Here's Emerson Leas, great skill to beat a couple of defenders, and he wins a corner kick again. Corner taken. And Lawson gets it clear. And the referee blows. And that will be the end of this one. Montego United, yet again, remain winless in this competition. They'll be feeling a bit hard done by. Unfortunate not to score a couple of chances that they had. But at the end of the day, football is a cruel sport. And the conclusion of this one is that momentarily, at least, Mount Pleasant, they go top of the table with a 4-0 victory. Of course, we'll be having the next game pretty soon. Harbour View versus Kingston Football Academy. Stay tuned.